Studio 9. My name is Deborah York, and today is going to be focused on partner stretching. And I had a vision in partner stretching many years ago of seeing people coming together and learning how to nurture and touch and connect and in healthier ways that creates more bonding and sharing and intimacy. And so I'm inspired to do this sequence for that reason. My partner today, this is going to be a very beginner sequence, so it's very safe. And I will be probably the most flexible, and my partner is going to be a little bit less flexible. So you can see how two people that are extreme flexibilities can work together very safely and with a lot of fun. And I think that's it. I want to introduce my partner, Carl. Thank you, Carl, for joining me today. And it's always a good idea to create context with your partner before you start touching and sharing with each other. So I want to show you how to do that, okay? So Carl, my intention with you today is first to just honor you and thank you for being willing to come and share this, sacred time together, to connect, to learn how to give and receive, to get, with each other, and what it means to be sensitive to one another. And so it'll teach us communication, connection, who's giving and receiving, and who's pulling, and so just thank you for that. Is there anything you want to say?
Yeah, thank you, Deborah. And I look forward to a great session with you and giving and receiving in our partner stretching.
All right. Shall we begin?
Yes.
All right. Let's have fun. And
Yes.
just communicate with me. Give me feedback.
Okay.
We're different levels. So the communication is very important, okay? So we
Got
don't
it.
pull each other too far. We're sensitive to each other's edge and limitation, and just play with each other, okay?
Will do. Let's
All right.
do it.
So we're going to start. Take your blankets and put them off to the side. And we're going to start by sitting back to back and just breathing and connecting. So you can either do this sitting down or standing up. We're going to start sitting. And just closing your eyes and just connecting to each other's breath. And again, being present to your intention of always just connecting with your friend and partner. And you can always even do this stretch. It doesn't have to be a romantic partner. It can just be a good friend. It can be your child. It can be a best girlfriend. It doesn't have to be a romantic partner.
Can I get you to lean forward?
Yeah, there we go. So communicating is really important. And you could even just do a little sway and just relaxing and coming into just connecting with each other's breath and body and energy. Beautiful. And then making that more subtle till you find that place where it feels right in the center.
That feels good there.
Yeah. So it's a dance. And then we're going to transition into standing. So you want to still keep in the connection, move together, separate, and come on up. Just come on up, just standing. And then let's back to back again. Reconnect here. Bring your hands to your heart. So you might play with the feet and again sway back and forth so you find that place that it feels perfectly balanced and centered. And then lengthen up. Beautiful. So I can check in, I can feel where my partner is. And now let's inhale our arms above our head. Taking in a big breath. And exhale. Flowing down by your side. And inhale. So you could do this either with your eyes open or closed. I always prefer closed. Exhale. And last time, inhaling. Holding at the, reaching for the sky. Find your feet rooting to the earth. Feel connected and supported by your partner. Big breath here. And exhale the hands to your heart in prayer. And now we're going to move into our first stretch. So we're going to reach back for each other's arms. We're going to walk forward a little bit. So I'm going to first fold forward. Lift your toes, Carl. And then I'm going to fold forward on my exhalation. And Carl, you come up halfway. And then we'll let my head go. And then I'm going to pull up, and he's going to fold forward. Breathe. And you can hold at the edge for 2 or 3 breaths. If he starts to shake too much, I can back off. And then we going the other way. Beautiful. So see, I can only go as far as he's flexible, and then I can go a little bit more. And then beautiful, Carl. How's that feeling for you?
Feels good.
Breathe and hold. And this is a really very safe pose and very fun. And lift a little more tension for me. Beautiful. Nice. Let your head go. Yes to your values and no to compromising. And let's do it one more time. Beautiful. So you can see he's getting a little more flexible each time the legs are warming up. Nice. And last time for me. Beautiful. Let the head really go. Toes are lifted. Beautiful. Now to come out, let your knees soften. Release your hands, your partner's hands. Beautiful. And then turn and face side by side, holding each other's hand. Bring the feet together. And then we're going to inhale the left outside hand up. And look at your partner. Finding their hand. And then open the heart to the ceiling. Look up. Reach the right hands, or the center hands to the floor. Hug your center. Breathe. You okay, Carl?
Yeah.
Beautiful. And then look back at each other and release. Beautiful. And then now holding each other's arms. And then we're going to lean out to the side. So here you want to move together. And you can let the head go. So it's trusting. Yeah, so there's a little play. We could play here. And then find the center. Beautiful. Hug your center. Let the head go. A little more lean, Carl. A little more. Beautiful. Lean a little more. So you can, when the more he pulls, I can feel a deep stretch in my neck. Yummy. And look up. Beautiful. Nice. How did that feel?
Good.
Great. Let's switch sides. So we're going to start with the first one. Outside arm, inhale up. Look over at your partner, finding their hand. And then you open the right shoulder, hug your center. And if you find that you're too far apart, you can always step in a little bit. Reach the center hand to the middle. And open, beautiful, breathe. And look back at each other to release. Beautiful, nice. Walk the hand up. If we need to wipe, here we go. So here we can play a little bit.